Hey guys, so we're finally back. We're finally back. Sorry for the little break. I was taking care of a bunch of things. So after we saw Noah Lyles won the 100 meters, which we'll be jumping into the 200 meters soon, we're now jumping into the women's 100 meters final at the Budapest World Championships. Now, as we start closing out the World Championship, which just ended last week, we will start jumping into the Zurich Diamond League, as well as we'll be resuming back to the Bleach 1,000-year Blood War arc, and so that way we could finish the 1,000-year Blood War arc, and as we usher in the Renaissance on my channel, please enjoy, and as well as we'll be talking about a couple of American Horror Story things that are happening as well. But in the meantime, guys, I just can't hold it in. Here it is, the World Championships final. From what I heard, a lot has happened, and I think I'm just so proud, and I just feel so humbled to see young athletes get to their gold and veterans still claim more in their pockets. Tonight we'll be looking at the World Championship final for the women's. Let's check this out.
Alright, as we're about to meet the women for the 100 final, keep this in mind. US women haven't won a medal at World Championship.
And I have to mention this as well. The women's haven't won anything since Tori Bowie, bless her soul, she has passed this year, and I pray God that to keep her and to have her surf journey. She will be missed so much, and when I heard that news, I really didn't know what to do. Like I said, this year hasn't been easy for me, but I'm making the best of things. Like I said, there's things that I can't even get into right now, but I just pray for anyone that has lost someone this year, you're not alone. And I will pray for you guys. But back to the track. Tori Bowie was the last person that won in 2017 for the US women. This could be a game changer if Sha Carri wins tonight. And I'm having a big energy that she's going to win.
In this event since 2017 when the late Tori Bowie won her world title. This has been a long time coming for the 23-year-old Sha Carri Richardson. She has to start better than she started in the semifinals.
I just gotta say, I'm so proud of her. I almost cried. Like, I tell people like this, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And Sha Carri's story is so inspiring. When people tell you to suck up because of a death, because of you not growing and understanding, people are not healing the same. Nobody didn't listen. But I think tonight we could all see she always had her own back, and God has always had her back. And I just love her new energy. Like I said, she could be the second coming of Flojo, and I am claiming it today.
I don't look like an NFL defensive back. You have to have a short memory in this business. Okay, the semifinal didn't go well. You are capable of winning this race. She has to believe it, and then she has to not commit
Here's Swoboda.
any unforced errors. Also having to wait on time, Poland's Eva Swoboda. An indoor specialist no more. She has made the finals at Worlds. Think of the emotion. She didn't think she had made the final. She had been dismissed from the Q room and then told later, hey, you have the same time as the last qualifier. We're letting you in the race. We'll run 9. What a moment this is. The second of 3 U.S. women. And at just 20 years of age, this is Tamari Davis. I think you're looking at the future of American sprinting. Because at just 20, to not just make the team, but come here with a chance to be on the podium, and you're just 20, that's impressive. Tamari Davis will start in lane 8. When we watch them line up, this sprinting superstar will be on the inside lanes. It's Team Great Britain's Dina Asher-Smith. She knows what it's like to medal in this race. She has a silver from Doha. She was 4th last year, but she's going to have a season's best.
I love Ta Lou so much. She is probably one of the prettiest track runners, and she's so gracious. And you know, I always pray that one day she gets gold at the Olympics, because she always is part of the medal count. She's always been there, and she's one of those athletes that, you know, when they decide to retire, I will feel very bad, because she's been doing it so long. And you know, you could see the emotion that she has for the sports. And you know, she is one of those people that definitely belongs in the medal table and longevity as well.
Contend, and they are all going to have to contend with Marie-José Ta Lou of the Ivory Coast. She has not lost a final at 100 meters this year. She has a silver behind Tori Boui's gold in 2017. She would love nothing better than to have the Ivory Coast celebrating her tomorrow as world champ.
What a gritty and determined semi-final performance it was for the third and final U.S. woman in this final, 28-year-old Brittany Brown.
Known before as a 200-meter specialist, those days may be over. If she can get a medal here, she has really been impressing me throughout.
You know who she reminds me of? Julian Alfred reminds me of Veronica Campbell-Brown. That's who she reminds me of. I've been thinking about this for a while. I kept looking at her. I'm like, she reminds me of someone. And then it hits me just now. She reminds me of Veronica Campbell-Brown, one of the greatest 200 runners of the previous decade.
The rounds.
What a season it has been for an NCAA standout, and now a name on the world scene from St. Lucia. This is Julian Alfred.
She is the first athlete from St. Lucia to make a final in a running event at the World Championships. And like Ta Lou, Julian Alfred has not lost a 100-meter final in 2023. Here's the face.
And here she is, Sharika motherfucking Jackson. She is one of the best heavy hitters. Like, she is the silent sniper. I keep telling anybody that. Don't come for Sharika like that.
The smile says it all. The walk says it all. On top of the world, Jamaica's Sharika Jackson.
The last person out of the tunnel last night was Noah Lyles. He won. The last person out of the tunnel tonight,
Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. One of the greatest 100 meters runner of all time. Okay? Of all time. She is the third fastest of all time. She also is behind Elaine, as well as the great and elegant Flojo, which is the world record holder for both the 100 and 200.
That's the roar for a legend.
Oh my God. When the day she retires, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry because I know a lot of people are gonna be like, it's gonna be very hard to let Shelly-Ann go. I think it was harder for me to let Usain Bolt go, but this is gonna hit even harder because I've seen Shelly-Ann since 2008. Just like Allison, I seen how Shelly-Ann came in the scene. At first, I remember they were like, "Oh, where is this youngster coming to the Olympics?" Because at that time they wanted Veronica Campbell-Brown to win, because the Veronica was doing the 100 and 200 double, but Shelly-Ann came out of nowhere in her first Olympics and snatched gold, and it was a sweep from the Jamaican side. I remember that. That's how bad I don't want to let Shelly-Ann go. Like, there's so much nostalgia that comes with legends, because you've seen when they were so great and still being great still this day. So it's a bittersweet.
36-year-old Mummy Rocket, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, going for her third consecutive World 100 title.
Okay.
And she has to.
And if she wins, she will be the only athlete ever to have 6 world championship titles in the same event. Already, nobody hasn't done what she has done. 5 world titles in one event. And she did say that Paris will be her last Olympics. I would love for Shelly-Ann to still run 2025 World Championship and end her career there, but Lord knows, see what's going to happen.
Favoring this because this is likely her last appearance at Worlds. If she gets the start she got in her heat, I think she could win the whole thing and upset Shericka Jackson.
All I'm going to say is, guys, pay attention to lane 5, pay attention to lane 4, and definitely pay attention to lane 7 as well as lane 2. And the deadliest lane I'm looking at, if Sha Carri gets out good, she wins. Lane 9. And let me tell you a little thing before we continue. From what I heard, Sha Carri not only qualified on time in the semifinal, but she made it in the call room, so she had time to rethink whatever movement that she was going to do next. She would have done worse, but the fact that she did even better, she qualified with a 1084, if I'm not forgetting, and now she's in the finals.
Gets the start she had in the semifinal, her consecutive world title.
So we're gonna move this a little bit.
Third, Smith was.
We're gonna move this just a bit.
On the podium.
Oh my God!
Anybody else from the rest of?
Oh my God! This is intense. This is intense. This is intense. See, they already put the world record there. 10:49. Shelly-Ann 10:67. Shericka Jackson is the fastest right now. 10:65. Oh my God. This is gonna be, I don't know what to feel right now. I'm just feeling it.
Of the world have an answer for what the Jamaican women have done to this event.
Okay.
On the far left of your screen is Sha Carri Richardson in her first world final. She has to get a better start than what she got in the semi.
She's got to have a much...
So Shericka is in lane... Shericka's in lane 4. Shelly-Ann's in lane 5. They're the two fastest people in the inside lane. Normally when you're running the 100, the fastest people tend to be in the middle lanes. Then you have Sha Carri Richardson in the outside lane, and then Swoboda is also in the outside lane. This is a loaded field. 9 people. This is a loaded field, and everybody's talented. You have Talu, you have Shelly-Ann, you have Shericka, you have Asher Smith, you have Alfred, you have Sha Carri herself, you have Davis, you have Brown. 3 Americans, 2 Jamaicans, 1 Ivory, 1 Great Britain. Oh man, this is gonna be intense.
Better start, because at least then she gives herself a chance. This is a world championship final. You're not gonna run down people if you give them too much of a lead.
The 2 Jamaicans in the middle, Shericka Jackson, and then Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price and Julian Alfred on their outside. Blue top, black bottoms.
Set.
Women's 100 world.
Shelly-Ann got that start.
The Jamaicans get out well.
Shericka Jackson is out.
Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price. Talu. Here comes Sha Carri Richardson. Sha Carri Richardson. The world title.
10-6. Wait, 10-6. 10-6-5.
Come from behind in the semi.
Yo! Shericka Jackson 1072. Who's third? Who's third? Who's third?
Richardson has stunned the sprinting world and is a world
Who's third?
champion.
Shelly-Ann is third. Oh shit. Talu's 4th.
That's a world championship record, a personal best, but short.
Oh man.
After a bad semifinal, she
Oh my God.
ran the race necessary to upset the Jamaicans and wrest the world title back from Jamaica. It's back in the United States hands for the first time since 2017.
That was the race of Sha Carri's life, and she delivered.
Oh my God.
The United States.
And I'm gonna predict something. Since Jackson just lost the race, she's gonna destroy She's gonna destroy everybody in the 200. 1072, 1077 for Shelly-Ann. Now we know that Shelly-Ann was dealing with some injuries, but damn, nobody saw Sha Carri Richardson coming. Oh my God. 1065. She equals the world time with Shericka Jackson. Yo, I kept saying this. This is a new, different Sha Carri. I keep telling people this. This is not the same Sha Carri Richardson. She has now elevated herself to one of the all times, and I'm saying it right now. If she did what I just think she just did, you're gonna hear later on in the Diamond Leagues that she might drop a 10-6, and heading to next year, she might be the favorite for the Olympic gold. I'm claiming it right now. That 10.51 or that 10.57 and the start of the year was no fluke. I think if she had a better start, she could have run even faster. If she runs a 10.64 or a 10.63, she'll be the third fastest runner or the fourth fastest runner of all time. Or she would equal Shelly-Ann with a 10.6. I'm telling you, I am shocked right now.
Sweep the 100-meter finals. Noah Lyles in the men's, Sha Carri in the women's. That was something. From the outside lane, she had to overcome 40 years of history. There's never been a man or a woman to make a final on time and then win the world title in the 100 meters. That's what Sha Carri Richardson just did. She's stunned. She's shocked. She can't believe it. Maybe the semi is taking it down that path, but now it's starting to set in.
Yes, yo.
Fans of Sha Carri Richardson.
Oh my God, I'm so proud. I am so proud.
But she has delivered for them this evening.
And I remember she said something in the start of her talk when they was interviewing her heading to the semifinal or the rounds. She said that she saw the world turn on her. She thought the world was her friend, but they turned on her. And she believed that who she had was herself, which is just her and God. And I think I felt that so much. I am so proud. Like I said, and I'm an honest person on my channel, the first thing I told myself about Sha Carri was that somebody in her group did not like her, because if they knew people are attacking Sha Carri online because of how her attitude is, you know, Sha Carri is a person that doesn't hold back her point of views. So the fact that she needed people that could protect her to not see certain things online. So the fact that she got her head straight this year, and I pray that, you know, bless her soul, her parents, her mom especially that passed. I pray that, you know, she's looking down upon her, how hard she's working, and she's dedicating all this moment. You know, that means so much to me. And I'm like so proud of her, because she came a long way, guys. You know, she came a long way. And I'm proud of that.
Hungry. Remember what she did and what she said at the U.S. National Championships. She took a hairpiece off, a wig, and threw it behind her. She said, "That's the past. I'm different now." And you watch.
And this never happened before too. This is lane 9. The only time we saw that happen was Wade Vinegar win the world championship. No, it was the Olympics. 2016, when he broke the world record to gain Michael Johnson 400 meter record. This is the only time this happened, but never in the sprints. The fact that Sha Carri came out of lane 9 outside the field, nobody saw her coming, because Shelly-Ann was already out. Shericka Jackson was catching Shelly-Ann and now passing her. Talou was in the mix as well. Alfred was right in behind Talou. And Asher Smith was like right there with Shelly-Ann's speed. as they moving on to the 50 or 40 or even 70 mark, and Sharika Jackson was already pacing herself to pass Shelly. But nobody saw Sha Carri Richardson coming on the left-hand field in lane 9. This never happened. This never happened before.
Side lane. She had a much better reaction to the...
And I think the smart part is, if Sha Carri gets to understand that if she's not mixing with people, I think she'll be faster. Because when you're in the mix, you're trying to catch that person. So now I think she will like to be in certain lanes where she's not too focused on whoever that's on the inside.
And acceleration that she did in the semifinal, so that put her close. And then when the Jamaicans started to lean for the line, Sha Carri had already had enough momentum where she was going to catch them.
This is crazy.
So a championship record, a personal best. Sha Carri just became one of the fastest women ever.
Watch Sharika Jackson. She looks across. She couldn't believe it. Watch Jackson at the head of the field there. She looks over here.
That was crazy, yo.
Was ahead of me. Shades of 1976 in the...
Because Shelly was already focused. If you're looking at Shelly's face right now, she was already focused. And she was playing Sharika Jackson was just playing catch up with her. But nobody saw. You know what this remind me of? When Usain Bolt was retiring in 2017 London World Championship, when Justin Gatlin got Usain Bolt from the edge, beating Coleman and Bolt. Bolt got the bronze, Coleman got the silver. Remember that? And a lot of people booed him, and that's when Justin Gatlin like took a bow in front of Usain Bolt as one of the greats. Oh my God!
Meter men's final. Paisley Crawford on the outside upsets Donald Quarry of Jamaica in the 100. This looked a lot like that. This is such an amazing race. Made even better by the fact that she did it from the outside lane.
And there is the realization that she is the best in the world. Sha Carri Richardson, world champion.
So we're gonna stop it here. So guys, thank you God so much for giving us the privilege to see the World Championships, because if you look at 2 years in the past, how COVID had us not seeing certain things, so it is a treat, it is a gratefulness that we're able to see competition and friendly competition back in the world. You know, that means so much to me. And like I said, thank you guys so much for watching with me. I'm so proud of Sha Carri Richardson. I will do the second half of the video, which talks about the aftermath, where she like take a picture. I really liked it, that moment, and I think she will be there for a long time. I really believe that. You know, we haven't had somebody such sensational like that since the great Allison. And we had so many great athletes that went and gone, and I think she's one of the greats that's upcoming. You know, she's gonna be there for a while, and I believe in that. So guys, please like and subscribe. Our goal is to hit 1K before the year ends. Let's make that happen. Now for the next 2 races, we're going to be looking at the men's hurdle final for the 400, and then the women's hurdle final for the hurdles for the 400, and then hopefully we might slide in the 400 meters. So we have 4 uploads after this. Okay, so they're all 400 meets and races. So let's gonna check those out. But so far, congratulations to Sha Carri. I cannot wait to see what she's gonna do in the 200 meters, which will be coming after that. And that's it, guys. So by the time, I think Friday, I'll see if I could get everything done, and then we'll start closing out the World Championships, and then I'll give an overview on what I thought about the World Championship, what was my favorite moments. And I think this one hits at number 2 for me for the World Championship so far. We still haven't seen the 200 meter yet, which ever since what Sharika Jackson ran last year, the 21:45, I'm speculating to see what she's gonna run now. But like I said, guys, thank you guys so much. It's been a pleasure. I'm truly humbled. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next